Sponsor license is beneficial to your business, bring you overseas skilled staff, but it also comes with a strict compliance regulation. One misstep can result in license suspension or revocation, threatening your ability to hire international talent. In today's video, we'll discuss how you could remain compliant with your sponsorship duties and protect your sponsored international workforce. Before we dwell into today's topic, a quick intro. I am Yash Dubal, Managing Director at A Y & J Solicitors. We are an SRA regulated legal 500 firm with over a decade in UK immigration, winning multiple awards, serving 4,000 plus clients and having 1,200 positive reviews. We are here to help you. If your business holds a sponsor license, ensuring compliance with the Home Office regulation is essential. One small oversight can lead into severe consequences. So let me share a real life story how one UK business avoided sponsor license revocation. It was a very close call. For the sake of confidentiality, I will change the name of the owner of a successful tech company in London, and I'll name the client as John. And he was expanding his business thanks to his talented overseas employee he had sponsored. Everything was going well. One day he had a compliance visit from the Home Office, and after that visit he received a notice from the Home Office. The notice stated that the sponsor license was suspended due to non-compliance, and he had 20 working days to respond to the notice to save his sponsor license. Just imagine you suddenly find out that your business, which relies heavily on the overseas workforce to drive its growth and success, can now soon lose the ability to sponsor them. This is exactly what John was facing. The letter stated the grounds for suspension and alleged non-compliance, and John thought everything was fine. Every process was in practice to remain compliant, but it turns out that a few overlooked details were about to cause some major issues. John quickly realized that running a business with a sponsor license means much more than just paperwork and recruiting talent. The Home Office expects employers to follow regulations to maintain the sponsor license, and well, John had missed a few crucial ones. Simple things really, but they added up. He had not kept his employee files up to date. Some visa expiry date reminders were missing, and few documents were stored incorrectly. And his HR system, it had been a long time it was audited. But John was not ready to lose his sponsor license and his competitive edge, so he immediately assembled his HR team and he called us, where we specialized in sponsor license compliance. The clock was ticking of 20 working days to reply. We went through everything from employee records to right to work checks. Together we conducted an internal audit, reviewing every file in greater detail. Missing documents, they were recovered. Outdated systems, they were updated. They retained the staff to ensure everyone understood what was required to keep the business compliant. John did not just fix this, he went above and beyond. Within 20 working days, John and his team has done everything they could. We advised John into how to deal with the allegation in the sponsor suspension letter. We worked very closely with John and his team to deal with the suspension of the sponsor license. We submitted a very carefully drafted legal representation and relevant evidence to the Home Office. The hard work of the John and the smart legal advice paid off, and finally John had his sponsor license reinstated. It was a very nerve-wracking experience for John. So what can we take away from John's close call? If you run a business with a sponsor license, here is what you need to remember. Number one, regular internal audits of your employee file. It is literally non-negotiable. Don't let paperwork slip through the cracks. Stay up to date with the Home Office regulation. That's number two. These rules changes often. The ignorance is not an excuse at all. Third is train your staff, not just once but regularly. Everyone should understand their responsibilities, especially in HR department when it comes to sponsor license. And finally, fourth, don't wait for the letter from the Home Office to address compliance breaches. Get on top of it and check everything is in order within your sponsor license compliance system. John managed everything at the last minute, and he was lucky to pull all the necessary data together just in time, but not everyone can count on that kind of luck. So in today's video, we have covered the importance of compliance with the sponsor license regulation. John's story has a happy ending, but not everyone is so lucky. So if you are a business owner with a sponsor license, take action before it's too late. Make compliance a part of your everyday operation, and you will avoid the panic of that dreaded letter. And remember, if you are ever in doubt, professional help is just a call away. If you don't want to end up like John, make the smart move. Call us. We are experts in handling sponsor license compliance, audits, and avoiding suspension. We also deal with the sponsor license suspension and revocation, but that's the last thing you want to deal with.
Can I ask you all a favor? If you enjoy this
this content, could you please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel? It helps us massively and I appreciate you all. Do you need help with your UK immigration matter? If yes, please complete a short inquiry form which you will find in the description section below now. Thank you for watching.